downtown skyline illuminating the night here at our broadcast location, Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one. So I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shift.
We've got Brandon Clark. He's out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Ja Morant, he's out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kevin, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
Now here's Morant.
Who's watching here?
Good D by Westbrook. Bunga decided where to go with it. Pass to Lopez. Over Anderson. Lopez, no luck. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Kicks to Morant. Here's Valanciunas. No good that time. Great D that time from Westbrook. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Beal gets a wide open look. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Beal's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Wizards. Morant against Westbrook. Morant outside. To the right side. Melton passes to Valanciunas, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He's so good at scoring inside. You know Valanciunas can get to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
Two.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Valanciunas hits them both. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Beal. Westbrook against Morant. Passes to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. They swipe it. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Clark. They get it again. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Westbrook scanning the floor. From the arc, Bunga gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency. But with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
And the first one at the line is good.
The former MVP, the hunger and energy Westbrook plays with each and every night is downright infectious.
And so he makes both from the line. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Down low. Here's, the power on that throwdown.
What a slam by big man Valanciunas. I didn't think he had that in him.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Beal against Morant. Beal the pass to Westbrook. Here's Bonga. 6 on the shot clock. And Valanciunas pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Morant finds Anderson. From downtown, Melton, no good. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The pass to Beal. Over Anderson, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Beal's got his second bucket.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
And that one's good. Morant. Guys, 7 times. The lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's Lopez. No points in the game yet for him. Beal. Another shot. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And that one's good by Clark.
He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Clark against Westbrook. Fires from deep. No good. Shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way. Clark outside. Morant against Hachimura.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Tries it from 19. That one a little long.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Anderson, and Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's Morant. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. Now here's Westbrook. And here is Bertans. Westbrook passes to Bertans. Hachimura kicks to Beal. Back to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Morant looking around. It's Brooks on the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Wizards trail by 4. 4-3, Westbrook. It's Clark with the rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Morant kicks to Winslow. Back to Morant. Fires for 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Westbrook. True on the 14-footer.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Brooks against Beal. Brooks the pass to Winslow. Clark for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Clark's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Now here's Brooks. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Beal. And Winslow pulls it down.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Second team foul.
Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Justice Winslow is so competitive. In his only year in college, he won a championship, and he was the heart and soul of that team.
Here's Neto. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Jones. Now here's Winslow. Not a lot of room. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You see some of the craftiness of Winslow. Just knows how to generate offense.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
We got shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
That's good from Winslow.
I got mine. We got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, just box.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high, quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Now, here's Bertans. Justice Winslow missing his last shot. Here's Jones. Pass to Winslow. Here's Tillman. He's defended by Wagner. Wizards trail by 4. Matthews scanning the floor. To the inside, stolen by Brooks. Winslow against Matthews, and there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
And stolen by Wagner.
Great defensive anticipation there. Waited until the ball was exposed on the crossover and then poked it loose.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Washington, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Wagner. He hits both from the stripe.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Matthews against Brooks. Jang the pass to Tillman. Here's Neto, defended by Jones. Tipped away. And it's Memphis on the break. Jones is running. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Bertans kicks to Neto. Trains the three-pointer.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Bertans, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender, and when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. .131 left here in the first quarter.
Switch.
Here's Matthews. That shot is off, and it's Memphis the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Wizards ball.
Here's Neto, defended by Jones. 1:05 left to play in the first. Here's Winslow. They could use a bucket. Tillman's shot is good. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Neto to the middle. Lays it up off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Winslow with it. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. Out to Brooks. There's the 3. Washington with the rebound.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Neto. Bertans against Winslow. Back to Neto. Over Jones. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Wizards lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
The Wizards with the lead. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Wizards. Robin Lopez out there with Len, and it's Matthews in at the 2 guard. And Anderson slams it in.
And you watch Kyle Anderson run the floor. Those long strides eat up ground.
Neto surveying the floor. And Jones sends it back. Here's Melton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Alex Len picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Memphis, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Two shots.
Knock this in. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm
Who got shooter, huh?
The first free throw is good. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling. And, yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lores of the game of college basketball.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of five-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. He says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now."
Sure is, DA. Thank you. Now here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first
2 shots.
personal foul.
Foul. 2.
The Wizards have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Melton. Now here's Jang. D right on him. Melton, no good. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Beal from long range. The rebound by Anderson. The Grizzlies have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
And Memphis making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Hachimura, he's checked in for Washington. Russell Westbrook comes in for Raul Neto. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Valanciunas. Here's Anderson. Rebound by the Wizards. Westbrook up top, defended by Jones. From 18 feet away, Westbrook can't get it to go.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Melton. Anderson outside. Shot to stop the run. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hachimura. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Jones. Both good from the line that time.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Now here's Morant. And there's the pass to Melton. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Lopez. The Grizzlies with another miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And it's in there. Bonga's got 5.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Melton to stop the drought, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
D'Anthony Melton. 2 shots.
Two.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Better box your man out. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
The first one falls.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Westbrook, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Melton's shot is good.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Beal following the score by Memphis. Ball's knocked loose. Hachimura the pass to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lopez. That one off the back iron and out.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Anderson in the post finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
Outside, Beal. And it comes off the front of the rim. Memphis trailing here. Here's Anderson. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Wizards have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Here's the floater. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Grizzlies had gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
2 shots.
Two shots.
Grab it. I got mine. Who got shooter? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
First free throw is good. Winslow's checked in for Anderson. And Washington making a change here.
Grab it. I got mine. Who got shooter? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
He doesn't get the second one. Washington has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Beal, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
For Washington, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Mind the lane.
Brooks checked in for
One shot.
DeAnthony Melton.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Brooks finds Valanciunas. And it's Clark in the corner. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Rebounded by the Wizards. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook against Morant. Pass to Bertans. Lets it fly. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bertans got his 2nd basket of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Morant against Westbrook. Now Wagner. Outside Westbrook. Beal from long range. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's blocked. They recover it. That one drops for him. Washington leading now by 4. Beal, the pass to Wagner. Outside Westbrook. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Athletic finish off an explosive drive. We've seen this movie before, folks, starring Russell Westbrook.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Pass to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wizards have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Beal can't get it to go.
off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
No good from Clark. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 6-point game.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Brooks, the pass to Winslow. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Here's Brooks after the made shot from Bradley Beal. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Matthews, he's checked in for Hachimura. Here's Valanciunas. The offensive rebound.
That little pump fake from Valanciunas can be deadly. The defender had to respect it.
For Memphis, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
2 shots.
Two. Knock this in. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm gonna shoot, huh?
And the first one drops. Washington making some changes. Alex Lenz checked in for Mo Wagner. And Raul Neto's subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy.
Both shots good from the stripe. Washington leading now by 6. Beal taking his time here. Shoots over Winslow. Beal can't get that one to fall.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Brooks outside. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Valanciunas has got 12 in the game.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's Neto, guarded by Morant. Neto can't get it to go.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now, the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market, with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. That's good from Morant.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones comes in for Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, I got big man.
Both free throws good from Morant. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
They get it back, and Jang gets it to go. Jang's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
To the wing right side, The three from Bertans, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. That one wide left.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Jang, no luck. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. Here's Bertans. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. 59 seconds left now here in the second. Jones, the pass to Jang. Morant outside. Len grabs the board. Morant with the steal. All sorts of time, and he knocks down the jumper. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Here's Neto, defended by Jones. Neto, the pass to Len. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now here's Morant. He's got 8, and good that time.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
Outside, Beal. From outside the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Washington out in front, up by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. And 2017's most valuable player, Russell Westbrook, averaged a triple-double for 3 straight seasons. Kenny, have you ever seen a lead guard who worked harder than the Brody?
Lead guard. No. He plays with the heart every night. You know, he plays with that intensity every night. You know, if I tried to do that when I was playing, I would be asleep for a week after. I couldn't come back. This guy plays with intensity that only you have played with. Jack, do you know anyone like that?
Really? Did you hear the sound right here?
What's that? Sounds like a motor?
An incredible motor. Yeah, good job, Kenny.
Okay.
It's interesting to see how he adapts as he gets older.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
With just his attitude and the way he goes on the floor every night.
You?
AI.
Oh. I thought you were going to say you.
Artificial intelligence. I like that.
Yeah. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
if you're just joining us. played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Morant, and it's Melton in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The Wizards shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Westbrook passes to Lopez. The pass to Bonga, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Hachimura is checked in for the Wizards. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way, and gets the position he needs to make a play.
The Grizzlies shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Morant against Westbrook. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Morant against Westbrook. 3-pointer. That one, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Anderson. He kicks to Valanciunas. Lopez over to help. Clark inside. He's covered by Beal for the lead. And Clark with the lay-in. Clark's got 7 points.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second personal foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Morant. 12 points for him. Over to the left wing. Melton. Rebound, Washington. Hachimura's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Bonga. He's covered by Anderson. Got a piece of it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
For Washington, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Bonga. Grizzlies with the rebound.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
One shot.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, just box out.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Westbrook shoots over Morant, and the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from Russell Westbrook.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Morant outside. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for Washington from past the arc. Westbrook, no good. Grizzlies have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Melton. He's covered by Beal. Pass to Morant. Feeds to Clark. Lopez with the steal. Here's Hachimura. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Grizzlies shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
And, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is. And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, the young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
It's Morant in the corner. Here's Melton. Great D that time from Beal. Wizards trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Here's Melton. He's got 10. A nice shot by Anderson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Checked in for the Grizzlies. On defense, the Grizzlies. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Westbrook dishes to Matthews. 5 on the clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. 4-3, Westbrook. It's deflected.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Personal foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it.
And he knocks down the first one.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Gorgie Dang comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Kyle Anderson.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
And so Clark nails both of them. And Washington has possession. They trail by 7. Matthews passes to Westbrook. Westbrook double teamed. Here's Wagner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
2.
That's good from Wagner. Alex Lenz checked in for Lopez. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Brooks outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Brooks has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Washington. And he can't bank that one in.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 14. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Wizards making a change here. Neto's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. And the basket by Jones.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Westbrook against Jones. Passes it to Neto. It's deflected. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Brooks. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Westbrook. 15 points in the game. Pass to Matthews. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. And he makes that one. Wagner's got 8 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Jones dishes to Jang. Kicks it to Winslow. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Wizards. Lenz got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Matthews. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Garrison Matthews at the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Davis Bertans checks in for Russell Westbrook. Good on both. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant outside. Now the pass to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's 9 points for Brooks.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Matthews. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to Jang. He dishes it to Winslow. Passes it to Morant. There's the triple. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wizards trail by 9. Here's Bertans. It's rebounded by Memphis. Winslow's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's Morant missing. Washington's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Memphis leading by 9. Brooks, the pass to Jang, out to Morant. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. Here's Jang. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jang's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Wagner. 8 points for him. Bertans' shot is good.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
1:53 left to play in the third. It's Morant with the drive. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. So Morant will go to the free throw line. Alex Len picks one up.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
1:50 left to play here in the third. Neto, the pass to Beal. Here's Neto. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bertans. Morant with the steal. And finished off by Morant.
Love that effort from Ja Morant. He doesn't want to just start fast breaks. He wants to finish them.
It's Beal on the wing. Brooks covering. Wagner takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Winslow finds Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up.
You know, one of those second-round picks who looks like he'll be in this league a long time. That's Dylan Brooks.
It's his first trip to the line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And both free throws good for Brooks. 55 seconds left in the third. Outside, Beal. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Anderson finds Brooks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The sheer power at 220, maybe 230 to take the hit and complete the play. Dylan Brooks.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for Washington.
One shot.
And that one falls for Brooks. Wizards trail by 16. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beal with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Beal drives in, lays it up, and banks it in. Beal's got 13 points.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Brooks against Beal. Brooks kicks to Clark. Brooks outside. Over Beal. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Bradley Beal, Mo Wagner out there with Robin Lopez, and it's Neto in at the point.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
The pass to Beal. Releases. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. 19-point game. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
He's checked in for the Wizards. Russell Westbrook comes in for Raul Neto. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Westbrook against Morant. Westbrook passes to Hachimura. Can they get it? And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark.
Russell! Bust that!
6 to shoot. Here's Westbrook, and it's in off the backboard.
And so difficult to defend. When Westbrook is hurting you off the bounce, he's hurting you off the catch.
Melton passes to Valanciunas. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Morant finds Clark up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Beal. High post shot. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
When Lopez gets in that close, it's tough to stop him from slamming it home.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. There's the feed to Clark. And it's Clark with the finish.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here's Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Brandon Clark.
I'm happy I never had to guard Westbrook. I'll be honest. He might be the last guy I'd want to check in the NBA.
2.
And the first one drops. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Now here's Morant. Good D by Lopez. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. There's Beal with the three. Knocks down the three ball.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Pass to Valanciunas. Pass to Melton. Hachimura with it. Right side, Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Here's Morant. Westbrook with the block. Here's Hachimura. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Wizards, Rui Hachimura. 2 shots.
Two.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Clark the pass to Melton. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now here's Beal. He kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Bonga. Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside Westbrook. They get a hand on it. Here's Beal. Makes it off the glass. Beal's got 20 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Morant against Westbrook, and it's Morant missing. Wizards trail by 13. Left side, Beal shoots the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Inside, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Westbrook dishes to Lopez. And the pass to Bonga. Back to Westbrook. From deep, it's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Morant outside. Melton passes to Morant. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas, and too long on the shot. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Beal from long range. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
And it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Beal. Pulls from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Melton, no good.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Morant against Beal. To the inside. Now Morant. Fires at the elbow. Rebound by the Wizards. Lopez has got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Hachimura. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And for his size, Hachimura moves well. He can surprise the defender when he's on the go like that.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good. Winslow's checked in for Anderson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Memphis leading by 12. Now here's Morant. There's the dish to Valanciunas. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Beal from long range. Nailed from three-point land. Beal's got it back down to within single digits for Washington. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball, a little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin will see if they can build on this lead.
Shooting 2.
We got shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it.
He's off on the first. Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington.
We got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man.
And the second free throw, good. Wizards trail by 10. Outside Westbrook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Here's the three. Doesn't go for him. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Bunga. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 6-point lead. He feeds it to Clark. Count that bucket. Clark's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
And here is Beal. Pass to Bunga. Lets it go from deep. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Morant right side. High arcing shot. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
Here's Beal, right through the D for the layup. Now just a 3-point Grizzly lead.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Memphis leading by 3. Morant outside. Rebound by the Wizards.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To tie it up. And it's Wagner missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Passes it to Morant. For 3, good on the triple. Morant's got 26 points.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Beal finds Wagner. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Westbrook dishes to Beal. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Wagner. And yes, it's good.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Clark finds Winslow. Knocked away. And stolen by Wagner. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Westbrook.
And we've seen this before, folks. Big possession, Westbrook rising to the occasion. How about that competitiveness?
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
There's the pass to Hachimura. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist in the game.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
Now here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Hachimura. Inside, Westbrook, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Fearless. I mean, we haven't seen many like Russ. Guys who crave the biggest moments. You want someone like that on your team.
Now here's Morant. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Clark.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
It counts.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Morant. To the middle. Clark against Hachimura. Pass to Melton. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
You gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes to Hachimura. Down low. Here's Bunga. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
For Washington, Isaac Bunga at the line for 2.
Two.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They trail by 2. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
Morant with it.
Attack mode right there. He plays bigger than his size.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, when do you know when to attack and when to lay off, and when to pass and when to shoot?
I never know, man. I just see how the flow of the game is going. I try to stay in attack mode. That's what my team wants me to do, and I try to continue to do it.
Well, you were on your A game tonight, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.